What is going on, guys, and thank you for joining me. Welcome to Season 4, Episode 1. Now, we are going to get into it. We've got the pre-season fixtures on the screen now. This whole fixture schedule was designed to earn some income, then to build a bit of confidence up, and it worked quite well. Then we'll have a look at the transfers. Not the greatest summer, but I think people who understand that. And over the first few weeks of the season, I'll try my hardest to put a team together just by seeing who's basically performing well in the league early on, and I can maybe snap them up and take them off teams who have a good start. It might be the best way to do it, basically going off who performs well at the start of the season. So as you can see there, obviously I lost a fair few games before. We beat Hull 1-0 in the third place playoff for the Cup excitement. A couple of defeats after that, before 3 victories in a row to round off pre-season. One thing I want to tell you is, you will see here. So last year I got my B license. I think I showed you I was studying for it. But now they have just agreed to let me study for my A license. So this will be gone from the National C to the National B and now up to the National A, which is nice in the 4th season. If we continue to grow with that, hopefully our reputation will go up with the coaching qualifications. I'm not too sure. Because we're more qualified for them bigger jobs. I'm getting offered quite a lot of Conference Premier jobs, so I must be doing something right. But let's check the transfers. You will see I put in a 14,000 for James Dale. Unfortunately, he was rejected. Don't think I'm going to go back in, to be truthful, guys. He's only got a year left. I don't really want to be spending more than that. So let's go on the history. As you can see, a lot of people out. Jeff Burns, one of the players who did have a bit of potential, but unfortunately he has moved on now. Anuru, who I said, Johnny Gorman, Doug Dale, who wouldn't sign a new deal, Thomas Cruz, Shane Lewis, backup keeper, Cartwright, who we brought in the right back, season 2 we brought him in, Joe Ward, we signed him, we spent some big money on him last year, just never lived up to it. Hamer, if you remember season 1 we signed him, so he's been around a bit, but he's now gone. Luthor, I think it was near the end of season 1. If someone else remembers, let me know below. Jamie Osborne's now gone. Richard Gardner, if you remember, one of the guys who we did have a lot of potential, a lot of hope for, but unfortunately he just never stepped up, guys, and he's now gone. And John Rooney left on a free. I tried my hardest to sell him, but nobody would have him. But let's go through. As you'll see, first signing, we spent 7k on this guy. He's only 17. I almost signed him just for the beard, but them stats are unbelievable. Delighted to have this guy in. I genuinely think he's going to be a great talent. None of these, only a couple of attributes. He's got 5 and 6 and 7 attributes, which are a good level. So hopefully we can hold on him. As you'll see, one of the players who left has come back, Ollie Luthor. This was a panic buy. The hands are up. Hands are up, I admit, panic buy. We didn't have a single natural left back coming up to this first game, so I had to bring him in. Actually, I brought him in on the 7th. It was still a panic buy. I knew I needed a left back, and I needed at least 2. So I thought, you know what, I'll get him back, and hopefully we can use him better. The next one is Bell Baggy. Really happy with this guy. A good winger, decent pace on him, good dribbling, good crossing, good first touch, good passing, good technique. So hopefully he's going to do well. Can play on both wings, which is nice. Then the final one is Jaffet. I think we're going to pronounce that. Jaffet Mata. 26 appearances, 19 goals for Gainsborough in 2016-17. And then he went to Rochdale, didn't play, but he's now come to us. Really happy with him. I hope you guys think he's got some good stats as well. So he's going to be our backup striker, replacing Hamer and Ward. So this is our squad lineup. As you see, it doesn't have the depth of previous seasons, which is a slight worry. I think it would be absurd of me not to say that it's a slight worry. But I genuinely feel like we've got some potential. Sorry, just checking that guy out. I mean, one thing I would say is Bram Ellison. Last year, if you remember, I put him to play a lot more games in the under-18s, etc. He has really stepped up. As you see, he's now a lot better, a lot more accomplished in a lot more roles, and he's going to be one of our first choice centre midfielders. Also, he's not had a haircut in a while, so that's definitely shot up there. As you see as well, I mean, potentially a Skybed League 2 centre midfielder. So I think kind of taking him out of the first team like I did for last season and just putting him in the under 18s for a season, it seems to have worked, because in the first season he played a lot for the first team and he just never did anything. He was really young, but he just never did anything. So I'm hoping he can step up and just do us proud. Right, we just need to make sure. There's a couple of players who've come in, they've just been dumped straight in the under 21s, and that's why I couldn't find them. So Gilchrist picked up a knock, unfortunately, so he's going to be out. Connor Little, there's a lot of these are going to be playing a lot for the youth team. A lot of the bench players, when available, will play for the under 18s. I'll obviously check to make sure the fixtures don't clash just due to how small the squad is. Hugh Johnston's back as well now, which is nice, so he can be sub 5. See, this is another really, really nice touch, the fact that we've got too many players. Who would have thought we would be saying that? But check this out. Greens. 16 years old. He is developing beautifully. In fact, let's go back on him. He's developing beautifully. He's going to be starting today on the left wing for us. Hopefully he's going to do well. He played them 6 games last season. Hugh Johnston, does he deserve to be in the first team? I think he does, just on experience. And the fact he's our set piece taker. But for who? For who? Bram Ellison's first choice centre mid along with John Joe O'Toole this season, because he's just generally a better player. I think Turnbull can come off the bench. Yeah, I'm really happy, and I love the fact that I'm genuinely confused of who to play this season. The squad is smaller, yet I'm struggling to decide who to put out. I think that's a great situation to be in. O'Toole's slightly unfit, which I didn't realise at first. So we'll switch to that. Ellison, because of his tackling ability or lack of ability, he's not going to play in the central midfield support. He's going to play the playmaker role. So we have a very young squad, but also some really good quality players in there. All the defence was there last season, plus the DM and the goalkeeper. First time this has happened. So let's go into this 4th season. I'm going in with a lot more confidence than I have in previous years, and I think it's due to the lack of signings. I've almost had to put faith in the exact same defence, the exact same keeper, the exact same midfield. And the whole midfield was there last season. I brought in a couple of players, but delighted, absolutely delighted. I genuinely think we're just one or two players away from having a very nice squad. I think them 1 or 2 players are genuinely just to come in because injuries could cripple us. Set piece, and we are 1-0 up. The long throw and the flick on by Brady and Morton, his first goal for the club at the back post, justifying his start at 16 years old. I just want to change this, by the way, guys. Do I want it on shots or... So I didn't know if I wanted it on shots. Yeah, I'm gonna have it on shots. Basically, I just want to kind of keep a look how and where they're shooting from. That FM region was talking about on Twitter, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that out. So I want to try it out for this episode just to see if it does anything for me, because I've got the match stats on the right, so there's no reason for them to be on the middle as well. We are still dominating. We've had a couple of more shots. Number 10 there, which is obviously Andrew Morton on the left wing having a shot. We've got Bram Ellison had one from the edge of the box which was blocked. Johnson to Mata. Mata spreads it to Bender. Bender down the line to Morton. Morton gets inside to Johnson. Johnson to Mata. Mata back to Cox. Cox to Linfield. This was... oh... if that was tucked away, guys, that would have been one of the best goals of the season already. The beautiful passing play was just fantastic to watch. Okay, guys, that puts us 1-0 up at half time. What we're going to do is we're going to just have a quick look at the Salford stats and just see if there's anyone who's controlling the game for them at the minute. I think we're going after Sean McConville, and yeah, the right back as well is playing really well for them. So let's make sure we pressure him, which is a lot of work for Morton to do, the youngster obviously on that side. So that's our left winger, that's up against our right back, who is Mills, who is a fantastic German right back, quite experienced, been around the block a lot for 25-year-old, 26 now will be. Cox. Yeah, Zach Mills, well known in the lower leagues. Andrew Morton has actually picked up a knock, which is sad, but we do have the likes of Charlie Stone and Lee Simpson also could have come on. Possibly I'll bring him on later on. For his debut, obviously we paid a bit of money for him, so I do want to get him involved in the first team, and also his ability is apparent, his stats are fantastic. Cox spreads it to Mills, inside to Johnson to Ellison lays it back to Mills, to Cox. The build-up play, I'm loving the build-up play. Johnson to Mata, he's brought down. This is just a perfect position for Johnson. Come on, just tuck this away, Johnson. He lays it off. Oh, he's offside. That was a cheeky move. A cheeky move, but unfortunately he was offside. Overall, so Johnson with the set piece. Cox spreads it. Johnson into Ellison. Ellison has the shot and it's blocked. Poole is on the run now, well intercepted by Cox there. I'm going to make the change, guys. I'm going to take off Bram Ellison for Siberson. I'm going to move Charlie Stone to the middle and Siberson on the left wing, because Charlie Stone is more of a central player currently. He doesn't have the pace and stuff of Siberson. Oh, we are 2-0 up, and Mata on his debut. Fantastic debut to get a goal. Look at this though. We've restricted Salford not a single shot. I've jinxed that, by the way. In fact, I've jinxed it big style. Yes, they've now had a shot. Have they had a shot? No, that was classed as a cross. Fantastic. Come on, win the header. Yes. Win the header. Well in. Oh, you are joking me. They have not had a single shot. And in the 80th minute, they're going to have a penalty. Right, I'm just telling them, tighten up. We are 2-1 up. Keep men behind the ball. So obviously with the counter setting, we are more at the thought of running forward as quick as we can. And I mean, look at that. They've had one shot, lose a set piece, a penalty. Right, final substitution. Hugh Johnson's coming off. Phil Turnbull, one of the most experienced players in our side now this season, is coming on. Set piece from Nizic. Okay, you're told to waste time. You're told to play it short, so you kick it long. How's kicking it long wasting time? It's not. It's giving the ball back to them. We were lucky to win that on the rebound. Ball in. Oh, that's a set piece. I really do hope not many people have gone forward for this. Right, Turnbull with the set piece. Good set piece in. It's cleared to Cox. Cox tries to spread it. Second chance. Back to Mills. Mills with the ball into the corner, which I would almost take. Not too bad. Cleared ball. That's up. So they've still only had one shot all game, and that was the penalty, guys. So delighted that we have restricted them. It does show the work I've put in altering just a couple of the instructions over the mid-season break. I altered the set pieces as well, the way we defend and attack them. Bender, and that's the full-time whistle. That is the full-time whistle. And one thing I did completely forget to do, and we are going to be doing it after the game now, is the new kits. Completely forgot to show you the new kits, guys. So there they are. Hope you like them. I basically tried to go very controversial. This home one, I really like the kit, but it's next to impossible to decide where to put the badge. Because it looks slightly odd. I almost want it in the black, but then it looks even worse. This away one, it's kind of trying to have the red stripe still with the black in, so I've gone with this design. I quite like that. It looks totally kind of half finished. And this away, the third kit, sorry, it's unique to say the least. I quite like it. I hope you guys do as well. Let me know if you do like it. Hopefully you do. But yeah, that's today's victory. We got the victory. There's the information. I'm going to start my next training course. I think it should say when I did my last one, does it? Achievements. I'm just checking this, guys, just out of curiosity. The acquired National B license 2017. So now we're going for the A license. So fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully I'll pass it. So we will get a few games played and we'll come back for the North Furby game at home on the 1st of September 2018. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and remember, I'll see you tomorrow.